no well.
Cold days and bad weather. What I gotta do to get as high as a fucking propeller? I get money on the daily, baby, I've been feeling better. Sending shots, sending messages, they ain't getting letters. I've been feeling to the curse, talking it in the worst way.
Mr. Wheeze.
It was almost as if that was planned, bro. What the
Pretty
hell?
much.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm just taking it.
Right now?
Yes.
Holy shit. You gotta gatekeep the gym, man. You can't be showing them where this place is at.
They don't know where it's at.
You can't show them. You can't do a 360 pound. Oh, are you gonna record inside with the drone?
No, I'm taking B-roll outside of like different things. They're not gonna be able. They're gonna have to like.
They have to do some.
They're gonna have to.
Shit.
At that point, they might as well have a pass. They still gotta talk to the guy. So you have. I have high bar. I got.
Did your main SPD like at the end of the week?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Today was exciting for you.
No, well, it kind of is. I got an exciting, I think, bench day today. I think I have major single.
All right.
Well, not really major because we're on week 5, so everything's tapered back down.
Yeah.
But Mr. Wheeze is now training here.
Thanks to art.
In the past few hundred years, we can see such a difference in ourselves and humanity at large from mankind in the past. And it's very difficult for us to recognize just how much we are truly judging by the world's standards, judging what occurs in the world, but also judging each other and even judging God. But God's wisdom is not our wisdom. And when these things occur, when our struggles, our trials and temptations befall us, we must remember that we do not judge them as God judges them. Our Lord, when he teaches us to pray, says, "Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one." From the evil one. In the West, that part of the Lord's Prayer has been forgotten. We are crying out to God to lead us from temptation and the evil one. And whatever it takes in God's care, his providence, to lead us from Satan is right. And we must trust in his judgment.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, so you might be able to tell it's a little earlier. I'm training right now, and that's all due to the new schedule I'm doing. So we're going back to the grind shift of waking up at 4:30 in the morning. And I haven't done that probably in probably 2 years. I think is a good estimate. And the reason for that is because now I'm training earlier. I'm trying to train by around 12, maybe 11, depending on a couple things. If traffic is bad right now, I'm gonna try to train then at 11. If it's fine, I'll do 12. But yeah, we're training earlier. And the reason for that is because guess what? Now that it's kind of like the whole daylight savings thing that happened, everybody's trying to train later at night because they want to be out inside in the sun. You know, they want to be outside, which you can't blame them. But what ends up happening is they start training when I train. And I'm not king of gyms or anything, but I like to train alone for the most part, or have it where it's not a busy gym. I can just get in there and get out. And that's what I did today. Versus, you know, the last week or so, my entire schedule felt like it got flipped in half because everybody started showing up around the time I was training. It was like 6 o'clock or whatever. And I was like, you guys aren't supposed to be here, you know? When everybody's deadlifting, when I have to deadlift, I don't want it. I don't like training when people are deadlifting. I like to just deadlift alone, weirdly enough. You'd think that, oh, hey, I deadlift so much weight. Oh, I'd want to be seen by everybody, but I really don't, you know? I like to just be in my zone, get focused, and just focus on technique, how I'm feeling, pressure, things like that. But safe to say we're going to be doing that now. And now that we have a couple of guys coming to train from different parts of the gym now, coming to the gym that I train at, it's going to be nice. We're going to have it where the ball's rolling, you know? People are going to be ready. And I'm excited, you know? We're changing the schedule for the better, because at the same time, right, my schedule was off the last almost, I feel like, I want to say a month, even though I feel like that's pretty accurate, actually. And I don't like being off schedule. I don't like feeling lazy. I don't feel like being in a routine, because at that point then things get where it's like loosey-goosey. So now that I'm in a routine, I wrote down on the whiteboard, and I always do this every time when it's a new year. I write down on my whiteboard the goals, and then I look at them every single day. So we have new goals. I'm not going to tell you all of them because, you know, I don't think you should have to tell people your goals until like they're done, you know? If you do, the science guy, what's his name, Andrew Huberman or whatever, talked about how if you tell somebody your goals and they like go, oh, good job and whatnot, your brain will give you a sense of the dopamine rush of that you actually like did it when you didn't. And I've always kind of done that too, right? Where I just wouldn't tell everybody my goals. If they asked, I had no problem, but I wasn't trying to overshare my goals, right? And when he said that and been able to break it down to like a science perspective, because everything when I'm saying it or thinking of it, it's all bro science, because I don't got no science background. I was like, oh, awesome, that makes more sense, you know? So it was just something I found quite interesting. On the same note, you know, I found out another thing that I was bro sciencing almost, because at the same time somebody said, I don't know who, but bro science needs to happen before real science happens, you know, because that's the thing of question, you know. Albert Einstein, when somebody asked him like, hey, do you think you're the you know, what's it like being the best scientist in the world? He goes, I don't think I'm the best scientist, I just ask the most questions, or the most intellectual questions or whatnot. And that's really what scientists do, right? So now time to bring it back to the science thing, or the bro science, if I say so, if you will. So there was this podcast I was listening to, right? And they were talking about, I think it was still Andrew Huberman. Maybe, no, I think it was somebody else. But your brain, when you're eating food, because I'm always like fascinated with, there's always these different tricks and tips when it comes down to eating more food. Eating cinnamon is really smart, right? That's supposed to help with your, what was it, ghrelin mimic or whatever, the thing that makes you hungry, your ghrelin receptors. Cinnamon's supposedly supposed to help. That's why you want to put like cinnamon on things. The other thing that helps are like easy digestible carbs. You know, Stan Efferding talks about dextrose sugars on also rice. You know, and at that point, then you get the 2 easy digestibles. But that's not what I'm going to be discussing on this part. The guy talks about how when you're eating a surplus amount of meat, right? Whether that's meat and rice or kind of just bland foods, but it's mostly like, let's say, rice and steak, or steak and potatoes, or steak and beef, and all just hard meats. And I noticed this when Nabil and I would go to this Japanese barbecue, because it's an all-you-can-eat buffet for 90 minutes, and we just go to town, right? And what I would do is I would order the food, right, the Japanese barbecue, and then I would get a lemonade, right? And I wouldn't have the lemonade. I wouldn't sip on it until I was completely full with the meats. And then I would just take a sip, and then I'd be hungry again. And this is just things I picked up where I was like, oh, interesting, I'm gonna keep doing this. Well, the science goes into it where the guy talks about how, oh, hey, your, like something about the amino acid or the sugar profile or something, you know. I don't know everything, so I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm gonna break it down to the stupidest terms ever. When you're eating a lot of meat, right? Your brain's going, okay, I'm getting this amino acid, I'm full now, but it still craves the sugar part of the amino acid. And when you have sugar, it goes, ooh, and then will make your brain hungry again. And I've used this tactic, especially when I was bulking, where I would just eat on something kind of sugary or sweet, and then I would get hungry again. So it's just funny on the topics of things where you'll trial and error things as a guy or as a person, I guess, into lifting. And then research is finally getting put out like, oh, hey, like there's actual scientific evidence on why that is working or why it's not just like placebo, which I found very, very interesting. So if you guys are having it where you're eating a lot of like, let's say beef and rice and whatnot, and you're getting really full, try adding in a little bit of sugars, you know, just like, oh, hey, maybe a peach ring or, you know, sipping on a Coke or something like that. And you might be able to then eat more food. Along with, you know, that cinnamon hack. And what else? You know, your daily steps and water intake. You should be able to get big. It's kind of nice because it's sunny out. I'm going back home. I am actually going to have to train at 11. I really didn't want to, but it's going to, because if you guys can't see, you guys won't see, but it's a bunch of traffic right in front of me. And I don't want to have to deal with this every day. So we're gonna have to train at 11. We are waking up at 4. I'm changing my diet, or I've changed my diet in the last couple days. So in the next video, it's going to be more diet oriented. And I'll show you what I'm eating and why I'm eating it. Because, to be frank, I'm looking like a good 240. I was looking bad, but then we switched some things up, and now I'm feeling pretty good. We're about to get tan. Nabil, you ready for me to be a shade darker than you?
Yes, let's get it.
I'm getting.
We're finally gonna be able to like take pictures and.
I'm gonna look better than you now.
Oh yeah.
I'll be fatter, more tan, faster,
Stronger. My hamstring is fine. I'm able to walk. I'm able to train. I'm able to squat. Deadlift is kind of but
We'll see. We'll see on. Wait, you didn't deadlift today though.
No.
We'll see in a couple days.
Wednesday. Yep, couple days.
We have been waiting 2 weeks to receive this package.
Way too long.
Way too long. We have some new colorways that dropped on Avances, right? The shoes that Nabil and I are sponsored by, the wide toe box squat deadlift bench shoe. And today we finally got it. Everybody got them besides us. Now we're gonna open it. Nabil, do you want to do the honors?
Yes.
Let's see this.
First of all, this thing right here needs to go. I'm struggling. There you go. Bro, I feel like this box was just...
Dude, it literally is like it was just on the carrier and no one sent it to him.
straight from Dubai. Alright. That gotta be the worst unboxing ever on YouTube. Oh, new color box. Interesting.
I thought they were in a red box.
New color box. Just Jamal's, I feel like.
Yeah, but there is no Jamal's.
That's why. This is size 46. That's you. I'm a 44.
There you go. That's you.
Alright, let's... Alright, before anything.
I've waited 2 weeks for this, Nabil. Come on.
Pick a guess, the color. Pick a guess.
White and purple.
White, purple?
White, purple. What's yours?
All black.
Okay.
Oh! All white. Yeah, all black.
These are clean.
Yep.
All right. 46. All right.
What do I have? 46. 44. Don't look at the logo. Don't look at the tag.
This is
Oh, I'm so dumb. I just opened the box.
This is gonna be white purple. Yeah.
Oh, this is clean, man. This is clean, bro.
Look at this. I think I might train with these tomorrow.
These are
I like the purple.
clean. Wow. It's a nice
Wait.
single pair of shoe.
So these are. Wait, we didn't get the red ones?
I have the red one because Wiz gave it to me. He had an extra 44.
But wait, we don't?
I do have it.
No, but I don't?
He had one in his trunk yesterday and he was like, that's a 44.
Everybody got a pair of red ones except me.
Damn.
Okay.
All black. These are the red ones.